To you.
Good morning.
Trump brought back TikTok. This is something you focus on a lot, the influence of China. Was that the right move? Was it the right move to restore it now?
No, in fact, it was illegal. The statute allows the president to grant a 90-day extension if there is a deal in progress and the negotiations require more time. That is not the case here. He does not have a right to just grant an extension because he wants more time to try to make a deal happen. ByteDance has had almost a year. So, one, it's illegal, and two, it's unwise. I approach this issue not just as a member of the China Select Committee, but also as one of the youngest parents in Congress. I got a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old. The way I see it, I have 4 years before they start scrolling. And these tech executives get richer the more time my kids and your kids spend on their smartphones. But instead of taking them on, Donald Trump invites $12 trillion of their market cap to sit in front of his cabinet at his inaugural address. Who is going to fight for the digital town square in this country to reclaim it from the attention fracking of the corporate powers, not just the Chinese Communist corporate power, but American corporate power? That's what Congress needs to step up and do.
What do you think it would mean if Elon Musk were to be the investor, the other 50%? Would that satisfy your concerns?
No. And in fact, I don't really know what Trump is talking about with this 50-50 deal. Where the U.S. owns half and the China, that's, again, not within the statute. The statute is quite clear. It has to be a company answerable to U.S. law, an American company. Now, I'm not going to weigh in on the exact form of this acquisition. That's not the job of Congress. But what is clear is that it needs to be a company answerable to U.S. law, and that then Congress needs to act against all of these social media corporations, not just TikTok, but X, Facebook, Instagram, to puncture their Section 230 shield and hold them accountable for a digital town square that's not purely monetizing people's attention spans.
When you saw those tech executives arrayed on stage with Donald Trump, did that visual give you any confidence that Congress was going to be willing to puncture that shield in the next 4 years?
Last term, the top Democrat and top Republican on the Committee of Jurisdiction wrote an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal calling for a sunsetting of Section 230. Section 230 is that law that basically makes these social media corporations not liable for any of the toxicity on their platforms, including online deepfake pornography. 98% of deepfake videos online are non-consensual pornographic content targeting young women. These execs don't care. None of those people at the sitting in front of the cabinet have any interest whatsoever in resolving that issue because they don't have to legally. So I do see bipartisan support for it in Congress, but we are undermined in doing so when Donald Trump invites the TikTok CEO to the inaugural address. I mean, what message does that send? One, about our ability to stand up to China, but two, our ability to stand up to the tech oligarchy that has really taken over what should be a public good, the town square.